Hello everyone and welcome back to today's video. In this video, we're going to be discussing some fragrances that I have changed my mind about, okay? Fragrances that I smelled and I was like, I don't want it. And fragrances that, I was keeping an open mind about and I was like, let me continue to test and try and let me think about it. And now I am head over heels and the fragrance is out of stock. That's what happens when you take too long to make a decision. You miss out. So if you are interested to hear what fragrances that I've changed my mind about, which ones I'm having a hard time finding, please continue to watch. If you are new here, beautiful, welcome to the channel. I do hope you consider subscribing. We have lots of fun here and we smell good too. And if you are returning, hey friend, make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Again, that does help for us to grow. And let's get right into this video. Okay, up first is going to be a fragrance that when I smelled, I was like, there's nothing special about this. I'm not about to pay you for this, okay? I'm not about to pay you for this. I can go to Marshall's, TJ Maxx, Bath & Body Works and get this scent profile. I don't need to pay you for this. But after revisiting the fragrance several times, I've had several samples. I even still have a few samples, but I sprayed a bottle in the store and the bottle was about half done. So I want to say the interaction of the air really allowed for this fragrance to bloom because, off rip, it just wasn't for me. But this is none other than Kirky by Maison Francis Kurkdjian. This fragrance has kind of stolen my heart a little bit. Like I'm getting more of that fizzy candy type of scent. I'm getting the Fruit Loopy type of vibes and it does smell very playful, very fun. And I'm saying juvenile, but in not a derogatory type of way, but in a fun type of way, in a youthful remembrance, which is, what he put this fragrance out for. It was nostalgic. And it kind of reminds me of peach rings. That's what it reminds me of. And that's one of my favorite candies. I'm not a huge candy person, but I will take a peach ring that has been dipped in tahini all day, every day. Okay, I'll take a spicy peach ring is what I will take, but I'll, take the sweet ones too. This fragrance is gorgeous. It does not have the best longevity. It does not have the absolute best performance, but to me, that's not why you wear a fragrance like this. You wear it to me for an occasion, to complete a look. If you're going somewhere fun, maybe with kids or hell, maybe you coach a little league team of some sorts, or maybe you're going to a kid's party, or maybe you're just having a nostalgic moment with your girls. You and all your good friends are having a pajama party. Put this on, okay? Put this on. You're going to go meet up with whomever that you remember having good times with. Go put this on. If you just want to be at the house and you're in a joyous mood, this will complete the look. It'll complete the vibe and everything. So I have changed my mind completely about this scent and it's almost mouth-watering. Like I'm smelling it and every time I smell it, I have to do like that because my mouth is watering. So I will eat my words on this one. I do think that this is something, and I'm okay with this. Like I did not love it at first sniff and that's fine. I think that's a part of this process and kind of just making sure that you're okay with the fragrance before you actually spend your money. But I came back to it. I continued to spray it on skin and I even let my daughter smell it. And now I'm in love and my mouth is watering. I'm in love and my mouth is watering. So happy to have this in my collection. Again, this is going to be your young, juvenile, fruit-filled fragrance that smells like fizzy candy or peach rings. And I'm in love. This is Kirky by Maison Francis Kurkdjian. Okay, so up next is a fragrance that I discovered when I want to say I was doing a Discovering the House of video, and then also I had received a pretty decent, I want to say a deluxe size sample of this fragrance when purchasing something else within the house. This fragrance is not going to be for everyone. And when I smelled it, I said, it's giving man. that was my reaction. This is Le Coeur by Christian Louboutin. This is a part of their Fetiche line. This is going to be your suede and leather scent, and it has some osmanthus in it, which is a nice floral to kind of round out any rough or harsh edges within the fragrance. But let me just tell you this, okay? You get the leather, you get the suede, but it smells drunken. It smells soaked in like a liqueur. It smells warm. It smells sexy. It's giving big, thick leather chair. Oh, this commands attention. Again, these weapons, I won't speak too much about it, but it's a little bit smoky. It's a little spicy. I wore it the other day in the dead of the heat and did not give a damn. Okay, I promise you, I was smelling myself everywhere and I'm like, yes, B, yes. That's literally what I was saying in my mind. Have you ever just hyped yourself up like that? Let me know down below what fragrance makes you hype yourself, okay? Makes you hype yourself up. This one did it for me. She is sexy. She is a hair touch floral sweet, but for the most part, it's leather. It's a little spicy. It's a little smoky. It's very sexy. It's giving all of the things. And it's also unisex. Anybody could wear this because like I said, when I first smelled this, I was like, it's giving man. It's giving man. I want to give this to my boyfriend, but I was hesitant because the sample still had one of these, you know, tops. And I'm like, he ain't gonna put this up in his fragrance wardrobe. But I kept the sample. I wore it and I have fallen in love with this. This is absolutely stunning to me. Again, like the La Rose, I don't wear her all the time, but I sniff that bottle because the scents to me are bold. They require somewhere to go, even though I wore this just for the day and didn't give a damn. But it's almost like they require somewhere to go so someone can smell you, okay? But that's how I feel about them. At either rate, beautiful leather scent. If you're looking for a leather fragrance in your collection, give this a try. Go sniff this one. I picked mine up at Nordstrom, so they have them there, but Saks, I believe Saks carries the line as well. So if you have a local Saks or Nordstrom's nearby, or even a Christian Louboutin store, go check this out. This is Fetiche E Cuir by Christian Louboutin. Okay, you guys, so this last fragrance, I forgot to mention this in the beginning. We're here for a good time and not a long time. This is gonna be one of the short ones, as you can already see. But this particular fragrance, I smelled it and I was like, I don't know about you. Like, you're okay, but I'm not sure if I want to add you to the collection. So I had a 10 ml of it. And I've also had other little samples that I have been given, and I was wearing her and I was wearing her and I was wearing her and I was slowly falling for her. You know that feeling of just falling? What's that song? Falling. I'm editing you out. You know that feeling of kind of slowly falling for someone, or just slowly falling for something, or you just can't get it out of your mind? That's what it was with this fragrance. Now, again, this is Impafia. If she will focus. Will she focus? Girl, focus. There she is. I have a 10 ml of this. I received this as a gift with purchase from a fragrance event that I have gone to. I have worn this. I'm almost about halfway through with the bottle, and I love this scent. Oh, it's juicy. It's giving juice. It's giving tart. It's giving mouth watering. There's pear. There's mandarin orange. There's, I want to say, some bergamot at the top. Beautiful florals in this fragrance. I don't get all of that guidance. And what's the other fragrance people reference with this? Guidance and something else. I don't get all of that. I mean, maybe a little bit of guidance, but not for real, for real. This is stunning. And I went to Neiman's and I said, I'd like Impafia. And my essay, he said to me, oh, you know what? Our manager said specifically not to sell to you, not to sell Impafia to you specifically. I said, you better stop playing with me. He was like, I'm just kidding, but we out of stock. I said, you lying. He was like, no, I'm serious. We're out of stock. We don't have it in the store. And if you try and order it online, only the 10 ml will pop up. And he wasn't lying. And I was like, oh my gosh. So I'm gonna have to order this from another vendor. I typically like to shop where I like to shop and with whom I like to shop, just because I just like shopping with my people. So I may wait just a little while to see if it comes back in stock so that I can shop with my regular people. Or I may order offline through a different venue. But Saks doesn't carry her. Bergdorf Goodman doesn't carry her. And I don't think Nordstrom's carries BDK. And I'm just like, what is going on here? But at either rate, I will get that beautiful pink gradient bottle in these little thick fingers of mine soon, because this baby right here has changed my mind. She has changed my mind significantly, and I absolutely love this fragrance. So hopefully I will have her soon, and I'll be spraying her down before the summer ends. I'm sure I will be. I'll find a way to get a hold of her. But at either rate, I have completely and utterly changed my mind about BDK's Impafia. All right, you guys. So that is it for today's video. Again, like I said, we are here for a good time, not a long time. I cannot wait to get Impafia in my hands. I'm so happy to have Kirky as well as Fetiche E Cuir in my collection, and to give these babies some good wears in this beautiful, hot Georgia heat, which by the way has been thunderstorming like 4 or 5 times every week. I don't know what's going on with that, but at either rate, you guys, that's not why you're here for weather news. Let me know down in the comments, do you have any of these fragrances in your collection? Were they love at first sniffs, or did you have to come around to the fragrance? Or did you think you like it and now you don't like it anymore? I would love to hear from you. Make sure you drop me a line down below. Also, make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Again, that does help for us to grow. And also make sure that you are being kind to yourself. Make sure you're being kind to others, and peace and love, y'all. The world needs it. Bye.